Honestly, I'm starting to feel like Chinese game developers are just, spoiling us. We've had so much good stuff come up in recent times, and today we're looking at Wuchang, Fallen Feathers. 18-minute exclusive gameplay trailer. 18 minutes! I wish all gameplay trailers were like 18 minutes. Let's have a look. I can't read that. Someone translate for me if you can. And this, please. Do you think I should put subtitles on? Maybe that will work. I feel like all these games are like made in Unreal, but they really pushed Unreal to what it can do properly. Okay, everything looks good. Oh, she's got some sort of dark infection. Dark spirit, who knows? Characters design is pretty cool. Cutscene not the greatest, like quality-wise, but I'm sure that can improve. That sword does look very, very nice there. Not a fan of that that blur transition, but what's going on? It's very dark and ominous, isn't it? Wuchang, Fallen Feathers. Okay. Okay. Does she instinctually know what to do with it? It would seem like it. Oh no, she's getting some training in. This is good to see. Oh, audio did a little bit of a pop there. Okay, now we're in game. Alright, instantly. Very Souls-esque layout. Just behind my head, you've got like potions and such. Looks like it's running on an Xbox because I can see the Y button. We got our health and stamina, I'm guessing, up there. Could be spirit, we'll see. Yeah, off the bat, instantly. Very, very Souls-like vibe to it all. Destructible environment, always nice to see. Transition animations, a little bit rough around the edges, in my personal opinion, so far. Doesn't look anywhere near as polished as, like, the Wuchang game. Which I think in the back of my head now, I'm always going to be comparing a lot of these Chinese action RPGs against, while also judging them against things like, the From Software stuff. I mean, visually, this looks great. I think one of the best improvements that I see on a lot of these Souls-like games is they really go above and beyond with the graphics. That's nothing against the From Software look. It just can feel a little bit dated when you compare it to, say, how Demon Souls looks now on the PS5, as opposed to how it originally looked and how a lot of From Software games look, which is why I think a lot of people would love remasters on a lot of their games. Oh, you are awake. Where am I? You were found in the valley a few days ago, comatose, most likely by feathering. I moved you to the cave for shelter. Okay, feathering, you say. So it's called Fallen Feathers. Oh, do people start to become feathered? Feathering, what's that? You never heard of it? Feathering, a disease plaguing this village. People growing feathers. It started about 6 months ago when a man-eating monster appeared. Okay, getting straight into the lore here. I like this. As far as I know, there is no cure for it. Here, take this note. I found it next to you. Okay. I'm not going to be able to translate that note, just throwing it out there. Yeah, everything seems a little bit, I don't want to say janky, just not finished, not smoothed. Like, look at the way she's running right here. It's a little bit like, could look better. But then, things that work in its favor, like I'm liking this sort of like animation on the actual environment, the feathery type environment, fabricy, if you will. Solid mist effect. The lighting's good. Bro, she just cut her wrist. And I'm guessing this is like, you know, the lamp, the campfire, whatever you want to call it. Can we travel from this as well? Oh, she did. She just saved it in. Okay. Very, very, very cool, dark aesthetic to this. I like that the player's going slow and steady. We don't know what sort of danger we're up against at this point in time. Alright, we got the lock-on confirmed there. Okay. Does appear to be some type of stamina in the top right. Because dodges and attacks seem to both eat into it. I like in the distance that blade actually gives you. It's quite wide. Is there something to collect here? Nice, okay. Very, very Souls-like in its delivery, isn't it? We got a backstab animation. Are we going to confirm that right here? Yeah. I like that. I like that. This is almost too Souls-like for my liking, though, because it's a little bit like, well, where's the originality, you know? Yes, you can put your own spin on the story and stuff, but I think what really works in favor of a lot of those From Software games is they have such a deep lore behind it all as well. At the moment, this definitely does just look like a Souls knockoff, which, you know, isn't the worst thing in the world. I feel like it's a very specific kind of game. It takes a very specific kind of player to get into Souls-like type games. It's the things that we're looking for here. Oh, we got wolves already. Or dogs. Some of the toughest enemies that you can come across. Their movement is so erratic in all of these kind of games. Especially if you get attacked by a swarm of them. But easily done here. Easily done. It's very interesting that they're playing it back on what appears to be an Xbox as well. We're going for another backstab. Do we have variations in the animation, or is it just this one? Oh, okay, I like that. Oh, I like that. The backstab rendered him unable to do anything, so she was actually able to get like a double assassination off almost. Anyone that can translate any of the language, I believe it's in Chinese, would be massively helpful. I'm guessing that just says open, you know. I like that things are a lot of destructible things around here. I mean, have you just downloaded the how to make a Souls-like engine script writer for Unreal? Because this is uncannily like a Souls game right here. They've got it all. They've got it all. I like it. I'm just a little bit too, like, is this too much of a... Alright, I like that. Yeah, my worries are a little bit that it's just too much of a rip-off here. Which I feel like a lot of Souls-like games really fall victim to, you know? We got a big enemy here. What's he like? What's he... Oh, I mean, you kind of ripped that off as well, didn't you? Oh, he just pulled that out of nowhere. Oh, God, look out! Okay. Oh, we put... Okay. Oh, we just stole the gun from Bloodborne and the parry effect. No worries about that. We know that you like that as well, so we put it in the game. Alright, I'm liking this. It's pretty much Dark Sekiro born, you know? It's a combination of everything we've come to love. Even the sound animations feel like they're ripped off. Like, legitimately. Who made this? Who's behind this? Is it like someone that got kicked off of the From Software team? I like it though. I do like it. The question is how challenging and how engaging the boss is going to be. I hope we see something from the boss, because I mean that's a lot of the grindy element is all good, you know. You get like a dark sort of world that you just walk around. It's quite confusing. You got a bunch of mobs that you can sort of kill. You can see you got your souls up there and everything. But it really comes down to what level of exhilaration do you get from fighting the bosses. I don't like the way they like this lampy thing. Like with the power of blood. It's like super dark. But we made a little checkpoint here. Nice. I want to see what you spend your souls on as well. Do we get new weapons? What's the deal? Alright, kunais there. It's got some kunais, throwing knives. I mean, those are just those little Nomi type guys from Sekiro, aren't they? Easily dealt with. Easily dealt with. They did big damage though. Oh, see, we've got a different weapon now. Whoa, Indiana Jonesy, your heart out. Did he throw that? Oh my god. This is just the Hunter's Axe from Bloodborne, but cool. Is it a gun as well? I mean, if it is, that's cool. So we got a variety of weapons, which is nice to know. Don't, he's in isolation. Don't open that. Don't open that door. Don't worry about that guy. He's not in a good way. If you actually look around, are you going in the one next door? If you look around, there's loads of birds on the rooftops, like in the skyline and stuff as well, which plays into this whole feathering plague, which I think is quite cool. Like, look, if you look up, you can see they're all on the rooftops just waiting. It's quite ominous. Gives me sort of Alfred Hitchcock's Birds a feel to it, you know? Just terrifying. We got our little chests. Cool. Whoa. I like that as a second... Ooh. As a secondary weapon. Just keeping distance here. I mean, that's just... I don't care if you've ripped it off. It's such a cool feature. Absolutely missed with the first swing of the blade there, which I don't agree with. And then that's our big heavy. Okay. I mean, this is such a rip-off. How can you not like it? If you say you don't like this, you don't like Souls games. That's the parody they've created here. The paradox, should I say. Nice, roll around. Yep, get some items. Oh, yep. Cool. Wow. Wow, they did not give a fuck about ripping shit off. I respect it. They said if you're gonna rip something off, do it properly. You know? See, there's birds. See, the birds everywhere, man. I don't like that. Makes me uneasy. You know what? Aesthetically, I do like it. See? They're everywhere. Oh, nice. This looks like there's going to be some sort of boss beyond this. So I'll be interested to see if they give us this in the demo. I want to know what you spend all of your souls or whatever they're going to be called in this. Feathers? Who knows? Yeah, this is feeling like a boss. I mean, if there's a campfire outside of the boss's room, that's pretty clutch. Like, I'm not mad at that. But I mean, yeah, this is a boss. Oh, it's got a bird face as well. Alright. Oh, God. Okay. You tried to get that little parry off from the side. It didn't work. You have to change your strategy. Oh, look out. Oh, sidestep through it? Okay. You need to heal. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you need to heal right now. There we go. Oh, this is cool. This looks like some Attack on Titan type of monster as well, which I really like. Looks like a Titan, right? Like a oh, gonna say zombify, but Titans are kind of like zombies anyway. They're just giant. I like this. I said it was gonna come down to the boss fight. That move was sick. Look out! Look out! Just couple hits and move. Couple hits and move. Oh my god. I like the sidestep. It's got a very nice fluidity to it. Okay. Okay. Look out. I like the boss's fight animations. Oh, you see the lightning effect as well? Everything's all kicked in. The music isn't so intense, but there's still tension to it. Which is good, because sometimes I think one of the toughest things in From Software games can be the music is so overbearing that it almost leaves you like disorientated, which plays into the boss fight quite well anyway. Okay. Oh! Okay, what the hell just happened there? See, look at all the birds, man. They're evil. Hitchcock warned us about this. Really showing off the graphics here at the end, aren't they? Really showing off what they can do. Ooh. Nope. Big nope. Don't know what that thing was, but I'm not on board. Yeah, alright. I don't know what that means. Right, so I don't think I need to say too much about this. I tried my best to give as much as I could over the course of it. It showed us a fair bit, but I still feel like we could see some more. I'm glad that we got a boss fight in it. My initial thoughts are this is just like, you know, a big old mixing pot of all of the best stuff from all of the From Software games that we've seen in recent years. And, it, you know, from Dark Souls moving through to Sekiro, moving through to Bloodborne itself. For me, that makes it a little bit harder to get excited about, because it feels a bit like, well, I'm not playing anything new, but at the same time, I feel like it takes a certain type of player to be on board with these kind of games, these Souls-like type games, and this looks like overall it ticks most of the boxes for those kind of players. I definitely want to give it a go, mainly just because it looks so awesome. It looks a lot more like if Sekiro met Bloodborne aesthetically, which really pleases me. Some of the things I'm a little bit worried about is it doesn't seem like all these animations really link smoothly into one another. It seems like there's a little bit too much room in some of the stuff they've shown us. I think what works really well in From Software's sort of map design is they leave you in a lot of spaces where it's very difficult to maneuver around the enemy, and that in turn makes it quite hard. I find some of the easiest moments in From Software games are where you just have enough space to sort of run around around and create distance and then get on the right side of the attack, being able to take people down. It's one of the few things that I'm slightly worried about with Elden Ring, because we know it's going to be a much more open world approach. Will that sort of disorientating, confusing, tight-knit maps really come into a game like that? But again, as you can see in here, I just feel like when you're given a little bit too much space, because it's very much down to understanding the animations and how to react to those in fights and stuff. When you have too much space in any of these sort of battles, it becomes very easy just to keep your distance and actually control the fight a lot easier. So that would be one of my major concerns, along with, as I've said, some of these animations don't look like they work that well off each other, especially the interactions between the actual boss and the player model themselves. Feels like it could be slightly a victim of one of the few things that I will say with some From Software games is sometimes the bosses are almost so big that it's so easy to telegraph their movements. It becomes quite easy to dominate those sort of fights and stuff. But we're not here to talk about my small grievances with what is overall a great publishing company and developer, which is From Software. The reason that I can say that is because you get so much homage games like this, and as far as Souls-like looking games, this looks like it's more on the top of the pile than the bottom of the pile, and that's all you can really hope for, you know. I would like to see a bit more originality. I think that's one of the things that a lot of people are really looking forward to with the Wuchang game, is it looks very, very original while still taking influence from places, whereas this seems a lot more like a sort of carbon copy of a whole bunch of games thrown in together. But does that mean it's going to be a crap game? No, I don't think so. I think they've gone for a very interesting storyline here with the whole sort of the feathering plague and things like that. They've obviously got a lot they want to explore, and I, for one, feel like I'll have a lot of fun on this, despite probably getting really frustrated. I do love the approach to Souls-like games, because as frustrating as they can be, it's so rewarding when you actually get through them. So I welcome any game that can sort of bring that experience. Will it deliver on the same level that a From Software game does? Only time will tell. I hope to see more of this, but thank you so much for showing us 18 minutes of gameplay. I appreciate anyone that actually wants to show off their game in a mass amount of time, because there's so many people that hide behind the way trailers are cut and so on and so forth, to make us not really know what's going on but still interested enough to buy the game. I think it's very, very powerful, even if it means you might lose sales with some people that draw the line. I think it's very powerful to show off what you can do and what you're working on. It speaks more than the actions itself, you know. Actions speak louder than words, sorry. So it's great that we've been given so much gameplay footage for this, and I look forward to seeing more of it. Wuchang ain't nothing to fuck with. I'm playing, man. Wuchang Falling Feathers. Check it out. Let me know what you think and feel about this, and if you can translate any of the Chinese, please do so in the comments, because I really appreciate getting more context on anything that I'm watching. Other than that, take care of yourselves, look out for each other. We are out of here.